Hey, what is up, everybody? Michael Crump back here again, and today we have a brand new release of GoldHEN, which is version 2.4b18.6. Now, I know a lot of us did some beta testing with the previous version, .5, but with .6, it looks like we get a couple of new menu items here and more things. So let's go ahead and let's look and see what it states in the release notes here. So in the changelog, it says added BD app auto kill and disk auto eject. So if we come back up here to this image, it looks like there is a setting that says enable BD app auto kill. And if you turn this on, it will do things like close out of BDJB once it completes successfully. And we can see it also has an enable auto eject where it would eject the disk after GoldHEN is started. Okay, let's see what else is covered in here. There is an added plugin downloader here, as well as the added AIO fix plugin, and then the updated GoldHEN top supporters page for all of the people that have donated. It says here, please note the AIO fix plugin is a workaround for those who are not yet using the kernel patches, but stay tuned. A new feature requested by many of you is on the roadmap: an embedded payload, an ELF launcher, and an auto run. Okay, so that sounds great. Okay, so again, this is a beta version. So if you do want to go ahead and get started with this, go ahead and enter in a number here and then press get it now. Now we're also going to be utilizing the BDJ ISO image over here, and you can find that at just laps1.2.iso. Again, in order to download this and to install it, you will need to have some sort of software such as ImageBurn, as well as a Blu-ray writer and a blank disk that you can write to. Now I have went ahead and burnt a copy of Laps 1.2, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in my PlayStation 5. And for GoldHEN, what we need to do is we need to move the GoldHEN payload onto a USB drive. Let's do that now. Okay, so just in the root of a USB drive, you'll want to take the goldhen.bin file and copy that to the root, and then you're going to rename this to just payload.bin. Okay, and then from here, go ahead and plug that into your PlayStation 4. Okay, so over on my PlayStation 4, I do have my BDJB Laps 1.2 disk already inserted. I am not jailbroken at the moment. And in this instance, I am back on my 12.02 system here. So let's go ahead and let's give this a whirl. Oh, and make sure you plug in your USB drive with the payload.bin at the root of it. Okay, so I've got mine plugged in. So let's go ahead and get this show started. Okay. And it looks like this is going to be a first-time success for me. Okay, so there is the AIO patch. Okay, USB bin, payload.bin found. Okay, now it is copying it over to the /data. And right there it is, GoldHEN version 2.4b18.6 is now running. Now, what you will find here is that now that it just updated the date and time, you will notice that it does leave by default the BDJB disk is still running. And so one of the new features in this GoldHEN is that we can turn that off and do a few other things with it. So let's go ahead and get back to our main menu here. Okay, and there we are. So if we go over here to GoldHEN, and let's just scroll down to About. So let's go down to the top list of supporters, because this is supposed to be new. And yeah, it looks like there is a ton of people that has been updated in this. And there is my name, good to see, and then a bunch of other names of people that we all know. Okay, and let's just go up one to the settings screen here. And if we go down a couple of menu items, we can see right there it is. It's called Enable BD-App Auto Kill. And so we can put a check mark on that one. So now it should close the Blu-ray player where we don't have to do that manually each and every time. Now there is also an Enable Auto Eject. And what this will do will be this will automatically eject the BD disk whenever GoldHEN is started. Now, I, for one, like to keep my BDJ disk always in the drive, so I won't be taking this option on camera here, but I will be trying it in my own time. Now, let's just go ahead and give this feature a shot, and then we'll explore the rest of the features. So I'm going to go ahead and get this console rebooted here, and let's give it another shot. Okay, now we're rebooted. Let's go ahead and give this a shot again. And again, keep in mind that it will automatically close the player after it gets started. And so right there we can see we had BDJ Lapse 1.2. And at this point, my capture card's trying to get back to the main menu here. And there we go. It did. It just found my payload. And right there, I have got GoldHEN, and we have our FTP and all that other nice stuff coming right on in. And we did not have to come in, and come right here and do something like close application or just go ahead and minimize back to the main menu. So at this point, we can go ahead and we can verify that the settings enable BD app auto kill is working as planned. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a shot, and I'll report right back. Okay, I just gave that a shot, and as you can see here, my BDJB disk does not show up, just my Lua game here. But yeah, that is it. It works as intended. Okay, so let's go ahead and look back at the release notes. The next item here was added the plugins downloader. So if we come back over to this screenshot, we can see it is on the plugins settings screen. So let's take a look at it. So we'll go GoldHEN, and then we are in our settings, and then we're going to go to plugin settings, and right there it is. And so it says update plugin archive, an internet connection may be needed, and there is a plugin source. So let's just go ahead and press X on this, and let's see if this gets us updated. So updating plugins. Okay, and no new plugins detected. Okay, so it looks like we have the very latest version, and we could easily go back into our PS4 Explorer here, and we'll go into data and then GoldHEN, and then right there you can see plugins, and right there is all of the plugins. So that is really nice. So it just went ahead and downloaded those and put those exactly where they needed to be. Now, the next thing mentioned in here was added AIO Fix plugin support. Now, I did see this important tweet. It came out, and it was new GoldHEN is out. Just a reminder, the AIO Fix plugin, referring here, meaning this new version of GoldHEN, is not the same AIO Fix patch from ABC. It is just the same old AIO Fix 505 plugin. Now, it does state here that I still recommend using the AIO Fix elf file if you're using an older version of Lapse BDJ, ISO 1.0 or 1.1 or 1.1b. Well, anyways, I think that is going to do it for me for the day today. I want to thank you so very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Michael, out.